And then verse 5. And they were glad and covenanted to give him money. So now they come into a covenant, a contract, an agreement. Right? So they were glad when he came up because they were been trying to figure out a way to get him. So then here comes Judas Iscariot. Right? So they made a covenant with him to give him money to betray him. And then verse 6. And he promised and sought opportunity to betray him unto them in the absence of the multitude. Okay. Right, so because if you go back to right, so, because you go back to, because they were worried about the people. In verse 2, the chief priests and scribes sought how they might kill him, for they feared the people. So they're worried about grabbing him in front of all the people, because the people were following him. Thousands and thousands of people were following him for his signs, what are the miracles that he was doing. So they feared the people. If they were to just grab him, they might get grabbed by the people. So, and so in verse 6, he promised to betray him unto them in the absence of the multitude. Right? So he says he's going to try to do it quietly. Right? So they wouldn't have to worry about the people. And then verse 7. Then came the day of unleavened bread, when the Passover must be killed. Right. So now it's basically, here comes the day, the day of unleavened bread, or the Passover must be killed. Just setting the scene again. In verse 8, and he sent Peter and John, saying, Go and prepare us the Passover that we may eat. Okay, so now, because it changed scene, so in verse 8 we said, and he sent Peter and John, saying, so that's Jesus, he's sending his disciples Peter and John, go and prepare the Passover so we can eat. So this is a whole big celebration, right? And then verse 9, and they said unto him, Where wilt thou that we prepare? So they're asking, where do you want us to do this? You want us to go prepare the Passover? Where should we do it? And then verse 10, and he said unto them, Behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in. Oh, he said, wow, okay. He said, so when you get to the city, you're gonna meet a man who's carrying a pitcher of water. Just follow him. So here's another faith journey, right? Verse 11, and ye shall say unto the goodman of the house, The master saith unto thee, Where is the guest chamber where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples? So he's got it all planned out from the beginning, right? So when you find the guy, you just ask, so where's the guest chamber? Like, no big deal. In verse 12, and he shall show you a large upper room furnished. There make ready. So it's simple directions, Amazing. He knows everything from the beginning.